Have you ever wondered how you can pay off your debt faster than you thought possible? Paying off debt quickly is a goal for many of us, but it can feel like a daunting task. We've all been there, stuck in a cycle of debt that seems impossible to escape. But the truth is, financial freedom is within our reach. It's about making a plan, sticking to it, and believing in ourselves. For so many of us, debt can feel like a weight that's holding us back from living the life we truly want. It's a source of stress, anxiety, and worry. But it doesn't have to be that way. With the right strategies and mindset, we can break free from the chains of debt and start building a brighter financial future. One of the biggest misconceptions about paying off debt is that it has to be hard, that it has to be a painful process of sacrifice and deprivation. But that's just not true. With the right approach, paying off debt can be a liberating and empowering experience. So in this video, we're going to explore some powerful strategies and methods for paying off debt quickly and easily. We'll dive into the nitty-gritty of what works and what doesn't, and share some inspiring success stories along the way. I'm so excited to share these strategies with you because I know how life-changing they can be. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and motivation you need to start tackling your debt once and for all. We're going to explore the power of snowballing, avalanching, and debt consolidation. We'll talk about how to negotiate with creditors and how to use the 50-30-20 rule to prioritize your spending. These strategies are tried and true, and they've worked for countless people just like you. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to take control of your debt and start building a brighter financial future. I want to share a story with you about someone who used these strategies to pay off over $10,000 in credit card debt in just 6 months. It's an amazing story, and it's just one example of what's possible when you commit to paying off your debt. Let me tell you about Sarah, who used the debt snowball method to pay off her debt. She started by paying off her smallest balance first, and then used that momentum to tackle the rest of her debt. I also want to share a story about John, who consolidated his debt into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This saved him hundreds of dollars a month and allowed him to pay off his debt much faster. Then there's Emily, who used the 50-30-20 rule to prioritize her spending and free up more money in her budget to put towards her debt. These are just a few examples of what's possible when you commit to paying off your debt. And in this video, we're going to explore many more strategies and success stories just like these. One of the biggest obstacles people face when trying to pay off debt is feeling overwhelmed. It's easy to get discouraged when you're facing a mountain of debt, but it's so important not to give up. Another common obstacle is lack of discipline. It's hard to stick to a budget and make sacrifices when it feels like it's taking forever to see progress. But here's the thing. Every small step counts. Every single payment you make, every cent you save, it all adds up. And before you know it, you'll be celebrating a major milestone. Speaking of milestones, I want to share a story with you about someone who hit a major debt repayment milestone. Meet Rachel, who just paid off her entire student loan debt. It took her years of hard work and discipline, but the feeling of freedom and relief she felt when she made that final payment was indescribable. It's moments like these that make all the hard work worth it. When you're paying off debt, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and lose sight of the bigger picture. But milestones like these remind us of what we're working towards. They remind us that every sacrifice, every early morning, every skipped coffee is worth it. So how can you achieve a moment like this in your own life? It starts with making a plan and sticking to it. It starts with believing in yourself and your ability to overcome debt. As we wrap up this video, I want to leave you with a few key takeaways. First, paying off debt quickly is possible. It requires discipline, dedication, and the right strategies. Second, you don't have to do it alone. There are so many resources available to help you on your debt repayment journey. Third, every small step counts. Don't get discouraged if you're not seeing progress as quickly as you'd like. And finally, the feeling of financial freedom is worth it. It's worth all the hard work and sacrifice because it means you get to live the life you truly want. So what's next? Take what you've learned in this video and start applying it to your own life. Make a plan, stick to it, and believe in yourself. If you've got a debt repayment story to share, please leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your journey and offer you support and encouragement. And if you're struggling with debt, don't give up. Keep pushing forward and know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to check out my other videos on personal finance. The information shared in this video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Please consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Need to keep your screen looking busy? Sign up for our free email newsletter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notifications for more 5-minute fixes.